Okay, that took a little bit of doing. It did a little weird thing where it was like wanting me to sing a song. I don't know, that was weird. But thanks for joining me. It is 8:30 and we're going to do a little bit of mind cardio or rewire the brain or practice good mental health hygiene, whatever you want to call it. We are going to get started tonight on our second live video. It'll be the very first one for 2020, and it will always be the first Tuesday of every month. So anyone who is interested in the technique for practicing your good hygiene, you'll be here at the very first Tuesday of every month. And I see I got my first person to join. So make sure when you do join to go ahead and state where you're from so we know who is here if you want. You don't have to, but so we're going to actually do the basics, which is, focus, distract. Hi, April. It's focus, distract, and then go happy. That is the way the technique goes. Now, as you know, I do not do any explanations about the technique because we're actually doing the technique. If you want to know more about how it works, then you want to go ahead and watch the other videos that will go into detail. We're just getting started, and your job to do right now is to find something that you want to work on, something that gets under your skin, something that bugged you today, something that bugged you this week. I need you to find something that bothered you, because what we're going to do is we're going to take care of that during this live session. So think about something that bothered you, and I'm going to give you a second to do that. And I'm going to see if I can try to invite people to the live session that is going now. So while you're thinking about what bugged you, what got under your skin, that's what we're going to work on. And then the second thing to work on is, while I'm doing this, is think of your happy place. That's part of the technique. I need you to have something that always does this. It puts a smile on your face no matter what. So we've got two things to do. Find something you want to work on tonight and find a happy place. Something, it can be a memory, it can be someone, it could be a song, it could be your favorite pet. Hi, Andrea. I'm gonna wave. She's waving to me. I'm waving back, I think. I don't know. Okay, so while I'm getting ready to see if I can invite some more people, find your happy place and find your problem that you want to work on today. So dig it up, see what irritates you, and we're going to be starting to work on it. So right now, I'm going to go see if I can actually get in. Last time I couldn't, but I'm going to see if I can get in on it myself right now this time. So, and I'm going to do this for just a second. Woohoo. That might require glasses. Okay, mine is being a little slow, so I hope. Okay, so how are you doing? Let me know if you found your place that's happy, and let me know if you found your issue. Just give me a thumbs up so I know that you're ready when you're ready, okay? I'm going to see if I can log in. I may end up having to figure this out again. Nope. Nope, I don't know how to do it. I'll have to go back and try it again. So give me a happy, thumbs up, or something that lets me know you've got your happy place that you're going to want to go to when we do this technique, and that you have your issue that you want to look at. Welcome. Make sure that you're finding your issue you want to work on today. Got a thumbs up? Oh, good. Thank you, April. We've got a thumbs up. Anyone else going to give me a thumbs up? See where we're at? And then we're going to start in about 30 seconds. We're just going to process. And as you know, the process is whatever it is that I like to do as a distraction. When you do yours, always keep in mind you're going to look for what works best for you. We'll try a few things today, and we're going to do the first basic, and then if you want to hang around after we finish the basic, you can learn some advanced things. That's not optional, but that's what we're going to do in the second half. Wow, I found myself. Okay, so let's get going. I've got 2 thumbs up, and we're ready to go. So I need you to focus on your problem, and I want you to ask yourself, why is it a problem? How do I know this is a problem for me? And just answer yourself, and you're going to be gathering information. You're going to see why this is a problem. How do you know it's a problem for you? Do you have something that happened to you so you know it's a problem? Is it just something you just know that you just don't like? And I want you to rate what it is when you think about it. Like, how much under your skin is it? Is it something that is like a 10? It's unimaginable? Or it's off the charts? It makes you so irritated? Or is something about a 5 or a 6? But we need you to rate it so that you can help yourself as you're working along to see how you are dealing with it. Okay? A problem, and just look at it and see why it's such a problem. Who says it's a problem? Is it someone else who says it's a problem? Is it society that says it's a problem? Why is it so bad? Why can't you stand it? Just gather the information. This is just your basic information. We're going to go through one round right now, and then we'll ask, sure we're getting to all the little nooks and crannies, because we're gathering so that we can let go. So now, if you were to think about letting something go, what would your mind metaphorically think of? You can pull a weed out of the ground and by the root and watch it shrivel up. You can see a balloon just go far, far away so you can't see it anymore. Just whatever it is that makes it for you as if it means letting something go. Because that's what you're doing. You're prepping your mind to know that's what you're going to do. Now, before we started, I also had you look for your happy place. You have your happy place, because we're going to go there soon. But first, I'm going to distract you. And we're going to do simple distraction. Now, I'm going to just do alphabet. We'll start with the basic. So alphabet means I want you to think of a word that starts with the letter F. And I want you to type it in. So that I know that you've got the word. Just type it in, F. And after you have typed in your F word, I want you to, without looking at it, I want you to tell me how many letters are in it. And then I just want you to try and spell it backwards. So you have your letter word, and you're going to spell it backwards. So I'm going to say Frankenstein. All right, that's my word. So Frankenstein has, oh my goodness, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 letters. I don't know what made me possess my mind to say that one. And then if I was going to spell it backwards, it would be, okay, N, I-E-T-S, N-A-R-F. Okay? I think that's what it was. Okay? So good. And now get me another word. G. Any word you want, just make sure you put it there. Okay? What is your word? Give it to me. And actually, I want you to give me 3 of them. 3 words that start with G. You got it? Good. Now, go ahead and tell me I keep freezing. I'm sorry. Let me see if good, great. So I'm going to try something and I hope I, okay. Now I'm just doing that to see if it stops freezing. So let me know. I kind of switched over to a different internet connection. Okay. So hopefully that is cleared up. If it is, just let me know. And I apologize about that. So you got your word. It's a good distraction. Anything is a good distraction. That's what I always tell people. It doesn't make a difference as long as it's not bad, as in making you irritated. But if you're getting distracted while you're working on something, it's not a big deal. Okay, great. So you got those. Oh, great, go, and gorgeous. Oh, that's great. Great, go, and gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to pick one of those words. I'm going to go with grand. And I want you to tell me how to spell that backwards. I want you to type it in backwards. Grand. Because remember, we're just distracting the brain from what we were discussing before. So grand, I like that word. And also let me know if I'm still freezing. I think I'm not. I think I can see myself. Very good, very good, very good. Oh, very good, excellent. Always remember when you're doing this, it's all for fun. There's not a right or wrong, so there's nothing to ever be frustrated about. So good. Now let's go ahead and go with the letter E. Give me an E word. That is an animal. Gonna switch it up. I like to switch it up because it makes the brain switch gears. So give me one that starts with an E. Okay, good. Eel. Elephant. Excellent. Very good. Okay, so now, April, I want you to spell Andrea's word elephant backwards. And Andrea, I want you to spell April's word backwards. Hers was eel. Spell it backwards. Just distract your mind. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Actually, April's word made another word, Lee, the name. Okay, so go ahead, take a deep breath. And now is the time for you to go to your happy place. I want you to think of it not in third person as if you're watching yourself having a great time or seeing yourself playing with your dog. I want you to be as if you are, because always remember with the happy place, that high emotion is what we're trying to replace the other high emotion with. So we want a really high emotion about your memory of how good it is, how it feels. If it's something that makes you feel really safe, or something that makes you feel just so happy, like tingly, you can feel it, do that. And I'm going to give you 30 seconds to just sit in there. Okay? So go ahead and give me a thumbs up that you've completed your happy feeling. And I want you to tell me when you first started, when you had that thing you were going to look at or clear up, tell me what the number was, and then tell me what the number is if it dropped. If it dropped, that's great. If it didn't drop, that's great. Like we said, this is no right or wrong. It's just stating what we hear, think, or see in the moment. Okay. Good. Thumbs up. Excellent. So give me that rating now. And let me know if it's the same, if it's worse, if it's less. Ooh, we had a 10 to start on some. Lovely 10. Ooh, we're now at a 3. Very good. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to do one more round, okay? And then I'm going to add some really good tidbits about it, okay? So we have one at 5 and starting at 3. April, I'm going to ask you to do something specific. I want you to try to make that feel worse again. There's a reason why. So I'm going to have you do that. Andrea, that was at a 10 and now at 8. Stay where you're at. But April, I want you to try to jack it back up to a 5. Whatever it is that you told yourself, if it made it go up, then that's what we're going to let go of. We're going to drop it back down because it's the gathering that we're doing. Andrea, stay at an 8. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a distraction. Okay, so my distraction is going to be a little bit different. My sister told me I needed to do some more modern songs. So I actually do have one that I'm going to do and some information about it. I listen to advice now. And so we're going to actually play a little game. And it's just for fun. It's not to be frustrating. Nothing we do is to be frustrating. And what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to say the words of a song. And then you can tell me who the singer or the name of the song is. Okay, so here it is. The first song I want you to think about and listen to my words. I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need ya. But every touch is ooh la la, oh true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Ooh, you keep me coming for you. This is 2 singers. Tell me if you know who it is. Two singers. Oh, there it is. Can you tell me what that song is? We're going to see if we can play a little bit of it. And tell me if you can get the rhythm of it. I am too. I am so out of the loop. I had to look up songs in order to know what to play. But let's see here. Let's see if we get a little bit of rhythm on this one. We're going to see if we got it. Oh, that is a good song, but it's not Despacito. Señorita, I wish I could pretend I didn't need you. But every touch is ooh la la. It's true la la la. Yes, Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, so we had our little song, we started, and then we're gonna do one more. Now I have to flip back and forth between my little screens, so bear with me. Second song. Here we go. See, April, I could have done some of my songs of my day, and you probably would have been able to get them. Yes, Shawn Mendes. Very good. So here we go. So I say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Oh, oh, oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, A, A, A. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all over again. Do we know who sings that song? First time I heard this song was on the TV, and I was like, that was a weird song. But I kind of got into it now. Do you know that song? I'm going to see if I can sing a little bit of it. And you tell me if it sings. I know. Let's see here. I'm going to try it. And tell me what you think it is. Let's see here. Here we go. Listen to my words. Don't forget, I'm distracting you. And don't be too critical of my singing. You know, I'm not professional. Say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Oh, I see you, see you, see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. Never seen anybody do things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey, hey. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. It's Dance Monkey. Dance Monkey by Tones and I. I saw it just by something on TV one time, and I kind of got into it. So, Dance Monkey. So now you know what you have to do. That was your distraction. I hope I distracted you enough. The sacrifices that I make for distractions. So go ahead and go to your happy place. My sister said less is more. Oh. Go ahead and go to your happy place. And hang out there. It's a good thing I've worked through all my issues. Thank you, April. I'm glad it was a good distraction. Okay, go ahead. Be in your happy place. Happy, 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 happy. Hang out there. Have a good time. Make sure you're in first person. It should always put this on your face. Should feel good. Take a deep breath. Very good. Happy, happy, happy. Okay, good. So now let's go ahead and look back. Now, I know a lot of times when we get to where we think, oh, it looks good, you know, that's good. But what we want to do is we always want to go back, because this is how this technique works. It's not a distraction technique, or, you know, to make it go away briefly. We're trying to actually get it to go away, so when it resurfaces in real life, you don't have a bad feeling. So go back, look at your issue, and rate it and see where you're at now. See what's going on. Is there something that you're seeing still? Something that you're hearing? Is it a strong mindset or belief in you? Something that you got from your parents that say that you have to hang on to this, feel this still? Just look at it. Ooh, nice. Nice. Got one more. Let's see what we're at. So April, I want you to just look at what you have left over, and just we're gonna do a little bit of what I call an advanced technique now, because when you're working on yourself, you can find different ways to help you to see what your mind is holding on to, what it's really looking at. So I do a technique that I call the so what. And no matter what it is, when I look at it and say, this is upsetting me, I answer it with, so what? That's what I do. I go, so what? And then I just keep going in my head, well, why it's so wrong? And then I just say, so what? And it's a conversation that you're having with yourself. But what it does is it helps your brain to, it's like having two conversations, and it's got a one that's saying it's a so what, and it's just yourself. So it doesn't get mad like if it was, your friend saying, well, so what, that happened. It's a way that your brain will break instead of it wanting to hold on. It softens the brain to want to start to let go. So that's the so what. If you get the so what, you can do that. Okay, so that's okay if you're having a hard time bringing it up. Just kind of remember what it was, because sometimes that's our brain faking us out, thinking, okay, well, let's just hide it somewhere and you won't remember it. So just look and see if it's there, and just check it out. What I usually do if I can't find it, I just take a deep breath, and then I kind of find it. So we're at the point where we're checking in on how we're feeling. So if you're just starting with us, go ahead and pick a feeling that you want to get rid of, look at it, see what's wrong with it, and rate it. Okay, so let's go ahead, and if you found it, let's go ahead and do a distraction again. Let's do numbers. Now, also with the technique that I learned, they do a tapping. So people can do a tapping. They can do breathing. You can do whatever you want. The tapping is where you go on your meridian points that are very calming. You can do that. You can do breathing technique, 5, 4, 3, however it is you want to do a breathing. But I'm going to do right now numbers. So if you're good with numbers, you'll like it. If not, then just do something else. Do something that doesn't frustrate you. Okay, so this technique is all about working with how you work, how your brain, what it likes. So let's go ahead and do some math. Are you ready? I'm ready for some math. We're going to start it simple. And we're going to actually just do threes. You're going to say your numbers by 3. You do not have to type them, but you are going to start off with 3, 6, 9, and just keep going. Okay, whatever the number is that you just stopped at, I want you to go backwards by 3s. Go backwards by 3s. Okay, stop. Take a deep breath. And now I want you to go by 2s going forward again. And just keep going. Just focus on 2s. And then stop and go backwards. Go backwards. I'm going to take a deep breath. And give me the answer for 4 plus 4 times 2. 4 plus 4 times 2. Give me an answer. Write it in the comments. Very good. Now we're going to go ahead and take 16. And we're going to times it by 3. Give me the answer. And what we're trying to do is distract your brain. So just take your time, figure out whatever you have to do, count your toes and your fingers, whatever it is. 16 times 3. Very good. Now take that number that you picked and reverse it. And times it by, reverse it and times it by 3. Reverse it and times it by 3. This is just fun and games. I don't even know what it is. Let's see here. Reverse it, 84 times 3. Oh my word, 84 times 3, 12, 252. I'm guessing. Woohoo! Woohoo! All right, good. Now, we're going to go with the number we see as 252. And we're going to minus 48. Minus 48. Minus 48. And that's going to be our last one. You don't have to type it in, but we're going to actually take a deep breath. And you're going to go right when you're done, straight into your happy place. Yeah, some interesting things here. Oh. I might try one in just a second. Okay, very good. Go into your happy place. Let's see what happens when I do this. That's cute. Is that a cute distraction? I might use that. I'm going to use that as a distraction, okay, on our next round. I don't know how to get rid of it. I think I messed up. Okay, so go to your happy place and let me know where you're at when you're out of your happy place that made you smile. Go back and look at your issues. You guys are doing a great job. Great job. Okay, so now that we have gotten to the happy place, go back. Make sure you're looking at what's wrong in your issue. I know. I want you to try and find it. Try and see it if you can, because we're going to do something really fun in just a second. Let me know where you're at, everyone. We got a what issue, and then we want to know what the other one is. Andrea, how you doing? We're going to see where we're at. So April, what we're going to do, I'm just going to tell you what to do since I have your answer. Okay, now this is the part where we get to use our imagination. The basic step we just did is focus, distract, go happy. That actually breaks the it breaks the link. It's rewiring the brain. Instead of seeing it as a traumatic thing, it's breaking it. So the really nice icing on the cake, what you can do is, like if you wanted to varnish some wood, you would probably sand it before you lay something down. So that's what we just did. We just sanded down that emotion, and then you want to overlay it. So I want you to try to overlay that issue and make it not happen. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say the issue is, someone gave you a dirty look and it really upset you. And so what you would do is you would make that day happen as if it didn't. So you would be like, you went to work and the person that you had the problem with, maybe you interacted them, maybe not, maybe it was someone else, but it was just like the greatest day ever. You got a promotion. It was such a great day. There was a party at lunchtime. So you want to overlay that day with something good, with an imagination. We're using the imagination. We always remember when we're doing this technique, the reason why we feel an emotion that's opposite than our logical mind saying, get over it or don't make it such a big issue is because our subconscious has a message that says we shouldn't. And so right now, when you overlay it, you're addressing your subconscious, and your subconscious is going to be receiving this message. Okay, so that's what we're really working with. We're dealing with where all of those emotions are coming from. So Andrea, where are you at? What number are you at? Because what we want to do is go one more round. April can work on her new imagination, and I could do one more round. So what you want to do is give me a number. And whatever number you have, whether you're watching this as a rebroadcast, look at your number. And what you're going to go ahead and do is count the hearts on the screen. And then you're going to type in how many you see. That's what we're going to do as the distraction, the final distraction. I'm going to be doing a bunch of changes on it. And as you see it, you count them and then change it. So tell me how many you see. Count the number of hearts that you see here. Okay, that's good. So, but tell me what the number is at. I think it dropped, Andrea. You said maybe 2 and 8. But I'm not sure. Just remind me the number. Very good, April. And Andrea, keep going ahead and doing this distraction with us, and then I'm going to help you break that. Oh, how many flowers? I look so pretty. I love it. How many flowers do you see? Oh, this is great distraction. It's like photoshopped everything. The beauty of it. How many flowers do you see? I love it. I think I'm gonna buy me one of these. I love my hair. Oh, that was fun one. I like that one. Okay, tell me how many hearts you see on this one. Okay, so I'm going to do a little talking. That is kind of a distraction. So you listening to me, talk to you, that's a distraction, okay? Tell me how, if you did an imagination, tell me how that felt. If the imagination feels good when you do it, that's great. If it doesn't, that means there's a little bit in there that says it's not really good to think that way and it still wants to hold on to the other. Okay, so the anger and the frustration. Okay. What we want to do is, I don't remember what the third one was, but it was anger and frustration. And so I want you to do the so what. I don't know if you did the so what, but try the so what. So I'm angry and I'm so frustrated. This makes me angry and frustrated. So what? Just keep saying that. And when you say so what, you say, well, it is not just so what, it's what it is. The other thing that you can do besides the so what, now this is kind of a funny one, but what you want to do is you want to in your mind, either out loud or in your head, you want to make an animal sound to what you're saying is the problem. Now, I know this is kind of quirky, but it really does help to break things. So let's say whatever it is that you're thinking about is really, really bothering you. And so instead of saying it bothered me because blah, 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 you're going to say it bothered me because quack, 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 quack. Or you can do meow, 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 meow. It's weird, but you just meow everything. Quack, 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 and then quack, 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 quack. And you just keep going on as if you're actually talking the words, but you're actually quacking the words. Sounds weird, but do it, or do it in another language. You just make it up. Okay, and the reason why it helps your brain to break it. Okay, so try that. If you get stuck, you want to either make up a language, or you speak another language that you're making up, or you're going to talk like an animal. That is the best way, or one of the best ways. There's lots of ways, but you want to look at it. The other thing is, if you're looking at an issue that won't distract or won't crack, there's like tons of ways to focus to see what the issue is. So April, were you able to overlay? How did that go? How did everyone overlay? And if anyone has any issues that they didn't get past, try the so what or the quacking or the language. And then immediately after you're done, go into your distraction. Give yourself numbers. Just start counting. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. Just keep counting. 3, 6, 9, 12. Just count. And then go into your happy place. Now, does anybody have any Q&As for me? Because you have a Q&A while everyone is still working on things. If you have a Q&A, I can answer things. We can put good use to our live video. See where we're at. So I hope this technique is something that you can kind of grasp. Do not forget, you have it, try it Thursday videos that come out every Friday. I put out new videos. It is not a live video like this. I actually create distractions and ways for you to focus in a 10-minute video. So you want to do your cardio for your mind, and every day work through something, and you're going to find that your reaction to things in life are going to be way so much better, and you're going to be even more happier. You're not going to have less things triggering you, less things and irritant, and you're going to be amazed at how well this works, because you're retraining your brain on how to deal with issues to immediately let them go. You'll actually get to the point where things that used to bother you, they won't even you'll be like, that used to drive me crazy. I don't feel anything towards it. It's not driving me crazy. That's going to be really good. So tell me what you thought about today's session and let me know. I'm going to wait just a few seconds. I'm not seeing any words, but you may be messaging me and I just don't see it. I'm going to try to put on my glasses. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. My sister says, okay, that's cute. Okay, April. Well, I hope to see you again next month, the very first Tuesday at 8:30. Let everybody know. And I'm going to rebroadcast this. You can actually share it with anyone. And I appreciate you joining in. And we'll see you next time. And remember, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. You're going to really see how much this will change your life. You'll see why I love this so much. Thank you for joining so much. For the ones who are still having a little bit of an issue, redo one of the videos that I have. Try it Thursday videos. Do it with that. And then if you can't do any dropping, just comment or message to me, because I can help to, get you in there. Okay? So I'm going to give everyone a thumbs up. Thank you for joining me, and we will see you next time.